God is transgender. Ariana, if you can say God is a woman, then God sure as heck can be transgender too. So, my name is Ashton Colby. If you haven't come to my channel before, I'm transgender. I started documenting my transition on YouTube in end of 2013. I've been transitioning since 2012 to this man-boy, masculine being of divine love and light, and I have become a certified yoga teacher and meditation teacher. I teach transgender youth and things like that, and teach LGBTQ plus people in my community yoga and meditation, because I believe that happiness and joy is your divine right here in this earth, in this body, right here, right now, regardless of where you are in your transition, and regardless of whether you're transgender or not. So I made a video a few months ago that said, it was titled God is Transgender, and then now Ariana Grande is making this video called you know, her music video, God is a Woman. So I'm all for it. Like, you have to understand that in 2018, people are waking up, they're having a higher awareness that we are all expressions of God, we are all expressions of the universe, love, the divine cosmos, whatever you want to call it. We're all an expression of that in our individual nature, our individual state, our individual experience is all an expression of that. And God is not some old man in the sky that is up there to judge us and look down on us and all of those things that are really toxic narratives that we've gotta kick out. So I say God is transgender to poke at and provoke and kind of open an awareness or a thought process that really we are all expressions of that. And whether you believe in God in the transitional sense of the Bible or anything like that, you have to understand that there is a force that is bigger than you, and whether you call it God or not is really irrelevant. You do have to realize that you can't do everything alone, and there is a force, call it love, call it the highest source of truth and compassion. I really like that one. But there is something outside of yourself and within you of pure love that is a guiding force in your life if you let it, if you're open to it. And you can call it spirit, you can call it your highest self, whatever it means to you, but you are that, and it is you, and it's inside of you and outside of you, and you are all of it, and it's expressing itself through you. And really, it's Neil Donald Walsh, that's an author that, oh, hi kitten. Kitty's always trying to get in any kind of bag. I have crystals in this. I just bought some actually for teaching my yoga class. I have little fluorite octahedrons, and my little kitty is trying to get in that bag, but gonna give them to everybody, and you know, clears negativity and all that. So anyway, but Neil Donald Walsh is an author, and he really talks about in his books Conversations with God that God is a process. It's a process. It's a learning process. It's an unfolding. It's not this old man in the sky that's outside of you. You are expressing divinity through you in every single moment that you make a decision to smile at a stranger on the street, or to frown, or to just, you're so cute. Sorry, my cat is so cute. I can't even handle it. In every moment, like in this moment, just looking at him, I know that my cat is a divine expression of God, of the universe, because it is the universe expressing itself. And just for whatever reason, the energy chose to express itself through a furry little being with 4 little legs and 2 little fluffy little ears. And in my experience, my lifetime here on this earth, I chose actively as God itself, as the universe itself, as the highest source of expression and truth and love itself. I chose in this time and this experience to be exactly who I am in this moment. I chose to be transgender. I chose to, in this moment, be 26 years old, to live in the capital of Ohio, Columbus, to be exactly who I am, exactly where I am, expressing exactly this. And some people will say, oh, that's easy for you to say because you have all the things that you want in your life and you're doing all the things. Yeah, I'm expressing that I'm a yoga teacher and I'm living my truth, and I get to do YouTube for my job. I get to teach transgender people yoga. I get to work in holistic health. I get to do all the things that I love and get to do, and I live in a beautiful apartment that I've manifested very deliberately, in my new apartment with my beautiful kitty and my beautiful roommate that I love. This is my best friend of 11 years. Exactly, just everything so aligned in my life. But how did I get here? I listened to the internal navigation system that, for me, is the voice of God, or my higher self, or whatever it is. It's beyond words, really. But I listened to that. In every moment, in right now, I have made a choice. I kind of say a prayer before every YouTube video. I say, what would you have me do? Where would you have me go? What would you have me say, and to whom? And I say that prayer and I open it up, and right now I'm just letting it flow from my higher self to express to you, to whoever needs to hear it. Because I may sound like a complete crazy person to some people, and that's okay, because it's not even about me anymore. What I'm expressing and my truth of what's coming through for me here to tell you is really what I've been guided by God or whoever, the highest source of truth and compassion, to let you know that you are just as much a part of that. It's not separate from you. It's not outside of yourself. You are seeking you and the highest expression of you, and it's not separate from God. It is that. It's the process in which it expands through you. And you make a choice, and in the moment you make a choice to be happy and express that you are consciously aware that you are God. And I just happen to choose to be transgender. And yes, God is transgender in this lifetime, in this expression. Yes, God is transgender. In Ariana Grande's lifetime, in her expression, God is a woman. You can be a woman and be transgender, of course, but to just make sense of it for me, I just like to say God is transgender, because it provokes and expands people's thought process, and it angers some people, and that's good. If it's making you upset, then that's good. That's good. Then I have a purpose to say something and poke at your awareness. And I'm doing what I've called here to do and to be, and I had a moment this morning where I went on a run. Woke up at 6 a.m. naturally, and I went on a run, and I ran 4 miles down to downtown, to the riverfront, to the skyline, and I was just sitting there, and I was breathing, and I was meditating, and I was just looking up at the skyline, and I just had a realization that, a remembering, because I've spoken to this before, but I just had a remembering that we make a choice in every moment to live our truth and our dreams, and God or the universe or whoever wants you to be happy, wants you to live your dreams, wants you to live your truth. And the calling that tells people that they're transgender, that they're expressing themselves in a different gender, that's the voice of God, because it's your higher self. You are that. It's not separate. I have never loved myself more in this moment. In every moment, I love myself more and more, because I learn more about myself. I trust in God more. I trust in myself more. I trust in God more. I trust in everything more, because I know that when it comes down to it, The voice of love is the only thing that exists. It's the only thing that exists through every moment, and some people taint it. And they call it other things. And they try to paint a picture where God is outside of you and distort it and separate you from God by making God a white old man in the sky, when really, in every moment, you are the process in which divinity is expressing itself and learning of itself and growing the depths of which compassion and truth just exist. You're it. You don't have to do any more. At the end of my videos, I say stay awesome. And I've started saying stay awesome because you already are awesome. Awesome, as in awe. Like, yeah, I'm in awe. It takes my breath away that I'm here and alive and my heart is beating and I'm breathing. I'm here. I'm in a body. I'm expressing myself, and I could never be more happy every moment doing that. So I love you. I love each and every single person that watches my videos. I don't just say that because it's the way to learn how to wrap up a video. I love each and every single one of you. Stay awesome. Subscribe to my Instagram, all that. No, I'm saying this in this moment with the full depths of truth within my heart. It's not a rehearsed, recited thing that just because I say it at the end of every video that's what it is. I'm feeling it in this moment, right now. And I promise you that I'll set the intention to feel it and transfer that love and that energy through time and space to you when I say it. When I say, I love you, stay awesome, because you already are awesome. I mean that. I mean it. I feel it. I'm sending it to you. That's all it is. I know some of you are feeling what I'm feeling, and really, if there's just one person that gets this, that's why I'm doing it. So I'm mentioning this in other videos. I'm launching Gender Euphoria, spelled Y-O-U, gendereuphoria.com, as well as you can follow Gender Euphoria on Instagram. And it's all about teaching transgender people yoga and meditation and really techniques to retrain the mind, retrain the limiting narratives that we've been told to internalize about transgender people. And I am dedicating my entire life, my entire soul, my entire being into giving you that. And, you know, be patient with me. It's not going to be perfect off the bat. Not that perfect exists in any sense of the way, but whatever I can do to get it off the ground and just expose more of it, get it out, whatever. Reach people that are feeling this spirituality aspect of transgender expression. That before we come to this physical body, we are all things. We are masculinity, we are femininity, we are neither, we are both, we are all of it. And transgender people are incredible. And really why we have been faced with so much hate and ignorance is because we are a deliberate expression that's pushing up against the norms, but waking people up in a very spiritual way. If you're here for it, if you're waking up to it, subscribe. And you can follow me on Instagram. It's just Ashton James Colby. That's the best way to connect. I love you from the depths of my soul. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.